So we went for Leo today.
It was a kick-ass movie.
Yeah, I mean, oh my God, we are so excited, still in the same vibe.
The
Lokesh,
adrenaline rush.
yeah, Lokesh just delivered, right? I mean, Vijay, I mean, okay, first part of this review is going to be spoiler free, and the second part we'll be talking about some spoilers because we really want to talk about those things. And before that, hi everybody, welcome to our channel. This is Angie and Ashish Reacts. My name is Angie, and this is
Ashish.
so we'll get into the review right away.
I have one thing to say for Lokesh Kanagaraj and Vijay, but Thalapathy.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know Tamil that well to
Phew.
speak or say anything in Tamil, but oh, it was such an amazing movie.
Thalapathy is Thalapathy.
Right. Yeah.
You can't just take your eyes off from him
Yeah.
and the movie and
So I was a lot of confused with the initial public review, like the spoiler-free reviews that they gave, because a lot of mixed reviews were there. And of course, this is Thalapathy movie. A lot of people will definitely
Haters.
purposefully, give negative reviews or whatever. So I went in like with an open mind, like okay, if I don't like it, I'm gonna say I don't like it, right? That was my thought, right? And so it started, and the movie started off with that, the whole sequence which Lokesh specifically told all of us not to miss the
the
first
first
10
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
10 minutes of the movie. And then there was no stopping it. It's like, okay, in Vikram, in parts there were some slow moments, but this one I didn't have one boring moment, or there was like this one moment where I was like distracted or looking at others or looking at my anything. Like, it was like complete focus on the screen, and it held our focus. Let it be emotional scenes, let it be action scenes, music, dance, everything on point. Like, if I have to rate it out of 10, I would give it like 9.5. But if it's out of 5, then it will be, I don't know, 4.75. I will tell you why I'm not giving like 5 out of 5 for this, because I have particular reasons for this. But uh, it's mainly to do with a little bit of CGI. I had issues, like slight issues, but that's why but that it's a very minor thing when compared to
That's
what.
nitpicking.
Yeah, it's nitpicking, I'm sure. So yeah, go ahead. What else we want to talk about in spoiler free?
Well, Lokesh very clearly told everyone to watch the first 10 minutes without fail. But the first 10 minutes of the movie and the remaining of the movie, I see no difference. You sit there and once when the movie starts, that is it. You're into that universe and you only come out after the movie. And the best part about today was when we went to the movie that they decided to skip the intermission and continue the movie. That was the best thing which could have happened, right? Because we did not want to go out and waste another 15 minutes.
Absolutely, because okay, it's, I don't know if the same in other places, but this happened in our theater.
PVR, kudos.
Yes, because interval, oh, okay, fine. And then I was just leaning back, checking my phone if I have some messages. And then, like, in like 30 seconds,
They just restarted
it started again. And a lot of people were out, and they missed at least 5 to 10 minutes after the interval. People actually
There is a
missed.
very important
Cameo.
Not a cameo. There is a very important message, not a
Okay,
message.
message. Okay.
Something related to the story right after like 5 or the 7th minute after the intermission. So there is a big news drop. So I think most couple of them missed it. The 5 minutes after the interval is also very important.
Also, the title card, it comes like it during okay, maybe it's a spoiler. I'll not say that. We will talk that in the spoiler.
And there is one song, it's an English lyric song, especially what's happening in the background. and Anirudh's music, of course.
Oh yeah. We didn't see that song
Nobody has
earlier.
not yet heard it, or they have not, made it available for public.
Yeah.
You can only watch that because there is a lot of story being told in that song. So
Okay, and guys, oh my god, nah ready. Okay, I'll tell you, when that song, the lyrical video was released, I did not like that much. I mean, like in the sense when compared to Badass and Bloody Sweet, I did not like this much. Okay, it was a good song, like that's it. Oh my god, but this one, that song in the movie, it was on another level. I think it's because of the dancing, especially Thalapathy Vijay's dancing. God, oh my god, I just couldn't take my eyes off
and you couldn't
him.
sit in your seat sometimes too. The excitement was so much, you were like literally going forward and clapping your hands.
Right, I was like on the edge of my seat most of the times. The action, the violence, there was a lot of gore. So if there are you're going with kids, like don't go with kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, parental guidance is definitely needed because there is a lot of gore and violence. That is one thing, and then emotional moments. So it's an action movie, but what surprised me is that even the emotional moment and the, where there were moments where we need an actor, like we need acting, he delivered. Vijay delivered, right, as an actor. And even Trisha, oh my god, Vijay Trisha
How
pairing.
gorgeous did she
Trisha
look?
is obviously, she is gorgeous, but the chemistry,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
still the same what it was back in the days of Gilly, right? Like they are just like perfect on
Electrifying.
screen. Yeah, they're perfect on screen. Even the kids, um, like Matthew, who was
Yep.
his son, and the little kid,
The daughter.
the girl. Yeah, she was also super cute.
And Gautam Menon's acting was also very good. It was a very good role.
Right.
Right. So yeah.
Yeah, I have like I said, I have some issues little bit with the CGI thing. Maybe it is because it is not Lokesh's strong suit. He doesn't prefer, generally he doesn't like CGI, right? He likes practical effects.
No, but the
That's what.
Haina CGI was all good.
Yeah, but that's because that's the first time he's experimenting with
Correct.
CGI, he said, right? He doesn't prefer CGI in his movies. He likes practical effects better. So
Nolan effect. Oh.
maybe, but oh my god, the Haina sequence again. This is not a spoiler. You have seen the Haina in the trailer as well, so that's not a spoiler. So very well done, and it's not just there for the sake of something. There is a purpose to it.
Oh,
You
yes.
will, yeah. Oh my
Oh,
god,
yes.
that was so satisfying.
That was the most epic scene in the entire movie.
Right?
I was
just
expecting something
hoping.
else.
Yeah. I was
And
hoping, like literally. Yeah. And there were not many people in our theater because we went during, daytime office hours, so not
Yeah.
many people. Still, people were just like,
And
loud
the
and
sound
cheering. And
in the PVR.
yeah, PVR,
it
guys.
was amazing. That was the sound.
Yeah. The
So-
sound was really good.
Yep.
I think we can get into spoilers now. So if you haven't watched it, guys, and thinking, whether you should watch it or not, see, if you're a Vijay fan, I know you will not think twice. You have to just go and watch it. But if you don't know who Vijay is, or you're not from South India, you don't know Vijay, or you are somebody who's like in a double mind, should I spend my money and go and watch this? You should, because it's a total banger, total entertainment package.
Well, it's if you want a commercial, a kick-ass nice action movie with emotions, with a storyline, then you got yourself an amazing movie ahead. So
Yeah.
go ahead,
Yeah, please watch it.
please watch it.
And then come back and
Support
watch our
Thalapathy.
and then come back and watch our spoiler review. And yes, we are getting into spoilers now. So because in the spoiler free section we couldn't speak about cameos, I want to talk about cameos. My favorite was Napoleon.
Napoleon, no?
Napoleon was I was like, I wanted more of him actually.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
No,
like,
but it was a very good cameo, and it was a perfect cameo. I don't think even when he asked someone from Tamil Nadu or a Tamil police officer,
I knew it was him. I knew it was him, but you didn't guess
I
it.
didn't
And
know,
I was
I
like,
didn't know.
shouting, it is Napoleon, it is Napoleon. Because I just watched Kaidi, so I remember his name.
Yeah.
That's why I said Napoleon, Napoleon. Like, okay, yeah. Yeah, that was a well deserved. I wanted more from him. It was just this one scene in the
Yeah.
motorcycle where, that, okay. So that was a bit.
And were you able to get the first villain's name by any chance?
No, no. Oh, yeah.
We'll
Oh,
have
my
to
God.
immediately search his name.
Yes, there is
He
this.
deserves a.
Yeah, the guy we thought might have been Rolex, but it's not Rolex. So,
Yeah.
okay, you find that out.
Yes.
Then I will.
Just quickly checking his name.
Right. Okay. We couldn't find it, sorry. But okay, so there is this first villain, this creepy looking guy in the trailer, like the one with that creepy smile and blue eyes. Oh, he has got an amazing charisma as a negative character, right? Like you're so intimidated.
Yeah.
He has this ominous presence, and you don't know what he's going to do next, kind of a person.
I think it was a perfect setup for someone to face Leo.
To start off with.
Yeah. Because if someone is messing with Vijay, he has to be that strong enough.
Yeah.
And he has done a brilliant job.
Yeah, he was formidable, like really, really good. Then I want to talk about Madonna Sebastian, who is playing the twin sister of Vijay.
Leo.
And that's my only second gripe after CGI, that I did not like her acting much. I maybe if she had more screen time, maybe she could have delivered. Where there was no time to build up a character.
She was there for a song and some two scenes.
That's it. But still, I felt even the song and the dancing, she was not that strong. So that was, I mean, that's my opinion, right? I mean,
when Vijay is dancing there, I don't think anyone is you can compare someone to be as good as Vijay when he is dancing. So the competition for her was.
It's not just I'm not comparing her to even Vijay. Even on her own, her dancing was like not that great.
It was okay.
She didn't have any expressions, nothing. Like even when she was dying, I didn't feel. I don't know. I mean, maybe her character was not built enough for us to feel empathy towards him, because you feel empathy towards him because okay, you know him. But yeah, that's it. I didn't like her. Then what? Who else is another cameo? Okay, Babu Anthony from Malayalam. He, I don't know if you know, that tall guy
You showed me
with Sanjay Dutt.
Yeah.
That was a pleasant surprise for me. And then Anurag Kashyap. Oh my God,
that was
a weird kind of
we
cameo.
were like, hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, yeah, exactly. It was okay. Again, it was. I don't know why they chose it, because he was there for like hardly 60 seconds or something on the screen, right?
Yes.
So
maybe he wanted to be Leo. Maybe he would have asked for a cameo. You never know.
Yeah. Because he himself might have been so excited about it, the whole LCU. Then another thing I have an issue with is that initially, when the whole cafe fight scene happens, and that's my favorite fight scene in the entire movie, because it had everything it takes. That tension, the kid is there, you're worried for the kid and all that. And
you were ready to like fight. You were like, come on.
Yeah.
Start.
I was like, okay. So, why was he arrested or remanded or whatever? It did not make sense to me, because they have the CCTV. Because I don't think he disconnected the CCTV.
Correct.
So they could see that they came in armed. It was kind of a home invasion kind of a situation. People are coming in and attacking you. He could have just said it was self-defense. It was evident. They have visual evidence or whatever.
No, that's where my biggest confusion was. All of a sudden, he was like, the cops came and we thought, okay, the cops are involved in something somehow. But then again, they got him arrested. It was a bit confusing. I don't know why he had to get arrested. There was no investigation in the first place. There was nothing at all. The fight happened, and the next thing you see is that he's being dragged by the cops to the station.
Yeah.
And made no sense at all for me. And also, I am thinking that is the normal time frame when you get into court, and I don't know. It kind of took away the 10-15 minutes for no reason.
I think that could have been cut.
Yeah.
That could have been cut and made a little bit different. So again, another issue.
Could have simplified.
Yeah, because I'm giving it 9.5, and these points fall in that 0.5 because these are minor things. It doesn't
Right.
take anything away from our enjoyment.
Absolutely.
It's just this minor nitpicking that, like
Yeah.
Ashish said,
All of a sudden, you're enjoying the movie, and 10 minutes, you're like, okay, what happened?
Yeah.
Then again, you're back enjoying the movie, and you're back on the
exactly.
track.
Right. But again, it was not boring because we want to know what's going to happen to him,
Oh,
right?
yes.
So we are still engaged, but at the same time, it's a part that they could have avoided and made it like 15 minutes shorter or 10 minutes shorter.
Absolutely.
So it was a 2 minutes 39 minutes movie or something, and
2 hours and 43
2 hours, sorry, 2 hours and
minutes.
39 minutes, and I think
That's how it felt for you. 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
yeah, I mean, it just flew by, and I was like inside the LCU for the
Yeah.
entire time. Like we didn't even, like I said, we didn't even get time to come out of it during the interval because in 30 seconds it was back.
Yep.
So
That's how you watch a movie. That's how
Yeah.
it has to be done.
Yeah.
And that
another
was great.
problem I had is that so there was some text on the screen which was like in Tamil, like
When they showed the
places,
different places, there was no subtitle.
yeah. So there were no subtitles and we couldn't read Tamil, so that was an issue. So I can understand Tamil. We both can understand Tamil.
we
He
can't
can
read or
speak
write.
also, yeah. So we can't read. So that was a problem. Let me repeat to our viewers what I told you earlier. So like next is like the Rajnikant movie in LCU, I think.
Right.
Then you have Kaidi 2 and other stuffs that's coming, right? And I think Lokesh said that he will make 10 movies, and I think his 10th movie will be all of them coming together, and it will be like an end game kind of a
Setup.
movie. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm expecting. This is my prediction because we will get an end game, like, right? And because this the end scene where we get another twist, right? Where we hear the Ulakatayakan's voice. I mean, like, that is like a foreshadowing for what is going to come in the future. And I think
Yep.
we will see if there is, if the, sorry, I have my mic in my hand and I just kept it down. Sorry. So, if we are getting a Leo 2, if we are not getting a Leo 2, then we will definitely see him in the LCU Endgame. That's what I'm going to call it from now. I mean, no, I don't know. It's a
There
wild
should be
prediction.
a cameo because, I don't know.
It won't be a cameo. I think it will be a full-fledged Endgame kind of a situation where it's not cameo, right?
No,
They're all together.
I'm thinking whether if there is any opportunity for Leo to play a cameo.
Where?
So that's what I'm thinking in coming movies. Now, Kaidi 2, I don't think he can. Or maybe he can because he knows about the event which has happened in Kaidi and he knows what is his name? Napoleon now.
Yeah.
So maybe he may come in Kaidi 2, you never know. Right? Because this incident is happening after the Kaidi. So he comes because Leo reads the letter. I mean, he reads the newspaper and he knows that he was a part of this drug bust which happened in
Right.
Coimbatore. So I'm pretty, even if not a cameo, I'm sure there will be a voice or something connected
Yeah.
to Leo in Kaidi 2 for sure. So
Then let's talk about Arjun Sarja and Sanjay Dutt. Like, how good they were they, right? I mean, oh my god. I like Sanjay Dutt better, but I think people who have watched KGF 2 think that it's kind of similar, so it might not be something new for them. That's what I saw and heard from people who have watched KGF 2. And for me, this was kind of a very fresh thing from Sanjay Dutt, and I really liked it. Arjun Sarja, as usual, kicked ass. So, okay, he was really good in this role, and how brutal these two were, like, how ruthless and heartless, in fact, also, right?
makes comparing Sanjay Dutt what he did in KGF 2 and what in this movie is just not. I mean, that's a different movie. This is a different movie altogether. So I'm not saying KGF is bad. He was good in KGF, but we'll have to understand that he is the father of Leo here.
Yeah.
And he has played the character very, very well, and he's played the character as it has to be. And Arjun Sarja is played he's played really really well as his uncle. And yeah, I mean, I like both of them.
Yeah.
And I really loved Leo's and his uncle's interaction in the end.
And yeah, that was awesome. And the title card. Oh my god, we got a title card at halftime.
In the intermission.
That was intermission, and I was like, okay, finally. I was like waiting for it because throughout the movie we'll get in between Lokesh Kanagaraj coming. I mean the name displayed, and then in between we see other stuffs, and I somewhere I saw the LCU logo also, but somehow where we watched it in our show it wasn't there. But I saw in some shots or reels where the actual LCU comes in, and I really wanted to see that. I was looking forward to seeing that, but we couldn't see that. But in terms of action, like I said, there is a lot of violence, gore, and all that. My favorite action scene, cafe scene, and the one in the warehouse with all the drawn shots.
Yep.
They mind blowing. Like that was an epic fight scene, even where Madonna is fighting and all that.
That is, now if you ask me, that is my favorite fight scene, especially for the camera work and for the drone work that is that is in that location. You're just everywhere.
Yeah.
You're traveling with the camera, every place and what is happening, and the editing. My God.
Crazy,
So, Mr. Philomen Raj,
Yeah.
that's his name if I'm
Yeah.
not wrong. Sorry if I've
Philomen
said
Raj.
it wrong.
And there was this sequence where he follows, he and what's his name? Napoleon follows them on the bike.
Bike. Yeah.
How awesome was that scene?
But
right?
yeah, it was good.
Yeah. And I did have some, like, okay, maybe it's a little bit CGI also in there,
Of course it
right?
is.
And you could see sometimes, yeah, it is CGI, but if you keep that out of your mind, like, you just enjoy the sequence, right?
So this is not going to hamper your watching experience, your enjoying experience.
Oh, I have one more issue. So this warehouse thing, so you have this warehouse where he's like put the gunpowder and he's gonna burn the whole shit up, right? And his son is with him, and then he's like, okay, lighting this stuff. And then you see another scene from up above where you can see the warehouse, right? Then you don't see them with the car and his son. We don't see that. So I don't know if it's a continuity error. They missed adding that in. I don't know what it is. And but it was kind of weird for me because I was looking for them and I couldn't find them there, like near the gate of the warehouse where the car was parked. And he's standing, with the cigarette or whatever. I mean, or I missed it. I couldn't see it, but because I was looking for Vijay where he is standing and I couldn't find him. So that's something that I observed. And I think we have covered everything in both spoiler and spoiler free section. It's basically a very good, entertaining action thriller. What you will expect from an action thriller. And if you're a Vijay fan, then oh my god, and God save you. All right, you are
Yep.
going to be blown away, and I'm gonna watch it again for sure.
For sure.
One of my friends, she wants to watch it, and so I will watch it with her. And yeah, that was our review. Anything else you want to add, Ashish?
Go
Nothing, right?
watch the movie, enjoy the movie, have a fun weekend,
Yeah,
celebrate your hero, and
yeah, you do that.
just have fun.
Right. All right then. Bye bye, guys.
Ciao.